Give our peeps. We give our peeps. Okay. We'll do the presidential points and then we'll do. Ciao, Maurice.
Maurice.
You with your daughter? She looking at daddy's friends. Tell her hi. Tell her me and Steve are sending her 8x10s signed, right? Well, we have the machine, that makes her signatures because we have too many 8x10s to do. Yeah, tell her sorry, we're a little late. We're a little late. It's okay. But the show must go on. All right. Siamo pronti, signor Steve. All right. You give me the cue. Good evening, Massimo. Good evening. We need a hero. Cari amici sportivi, welcome you to another edition of the Milan Weekly Podcast. Here where we talk about
Milan.
Are we gonna have something to talk about today, Steve? I'm not sure. We need to find some good topics today, because it's not like we have much to talk about. And here, where we're not professionals,
Nor do we pretend to be.
Super. Anthony's over there. Cara.
Scrap.
Yeah. Talk about scrap. Thank you. So yes, Steve is showing to the beautiful world of YouTube. Steve, please tell everybody what you're wearing.
I am wearing the official 2018-2019.
No, 2019-2020.
2019-2020 Milan Club Montreal official member T-shirt.
Is that polyester or is that cotton?
Thank you to our wonderful Evangelista, Nico Carmelo, for the fantastic print.
Grazie.
And in the back, you guys can't see, but the big chocharos in the back. Nice and big on the back.
To our sponsors, thank you. And guys, for you guys that came on Saturday, came and pick up, thank you. The rest is in my car. Please don't leave them in my car for the rest of the year.
That would be nice, yeah. Pick up your shit.
Guys, Saturday, woke up nice and early, woke up full of force, went to do the groceries nice and early, was able to get away from the new job to work on a Saturday. C'avevo l'impegno.
Can we do something different?
Yes.
Can we just get the indigestion and the brioche out of the way? Or at least the indigestion.
Okay,
because it's a unanimous indigestion for everybody.
Well, let's mix it up. Presents is probably gonna what do you mean they're doing the digestion before?
Guys, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell all of yous what the indigestion of the week is. Brioche in full effect. The cases were out for Saturday evening, Sunday, Monday. Guys, if you're not feeling it even today, there's something wrong with you. But the brioche is losing the derby in the fashion that we lost.
Thank you. We're going to talk about to J Daddy Films. Guys, my brother and I love your content. Your podcasts are funny and entertaining. Can you shout out my brother Mike Hawk out?
Mike Hawk,
like Hawk, an animal from the Legion of Doom.
like the Black Hawks.
Like the Black Hawks. Okay. Liban Youssef, ciao boys, been waiting all day, and here we go again. Angry podcast line.
Liban, with all due respect, if you've been waiting for us all day,
Now, I like what you said, Steve. In the fashion, because guys, let's be honest. Let take off your Milan hats right now. If you were gambling men, or you had to make a prediction about this game, as Milanistas, we all hoped.
put back the hat.
Put back the hat. We all hope to have win because you never know.
You never knew.
But guys, are we debating that they were the better team? They were the better team. They are the better team. They came out a horrible game in the
Mid-league champions, yeah.
and be mad in the fashion that we lost, because people getting mad that we lost 2-0 against Inter because we lost to Inter. No, be mad because even if we would have gone on the whole game Malagrin and still lose that 1-0 or that 2-0 or that game that we have played, I think it was under Gattuso that they scored in the 88th minute and we kind of played. Those are different. But guys, in the end,
this could have easily been 6-0.
So we're gonna get into presidential points. We're gonna get into our views of the game. And guys, yes, we're mad. Yes, we're disappointed. But you're gonna have glass half full with me and glass half empty with Steve. Or we can mix it.
You never know.
But before,
Depending the question.
But before, Steve, we get into the presidential points. We gotta call Tommy, obviously, and the Twitter questions. There was a person that unfortunately could not make it. Am I wrong? Or we're going with this? Or we're going with something else?
Yeah, we'll say unfortunately could not make it.
Unfortunately, couldn't make it. And as you do every single week, Steve, bring out your inner Bob Ross. Paint us a picture, please.
I love Mauricio from Toronto. He's already laughing. Guys, the derby happens 2 times a year. It's a can't miss match. Cannot miss this match, guys. You gotta put family stuff aside. You gotta organize yourself a little bit. And President, he's organized. But we all know life shoots us a curveball every once in a while.
Sometimes.
I'm bringing out my baseball season because October is coming around. The World Series is coming. But Presidente was all jacked up. He had his mahogany brown jacket on. He had a colana out. He had a very nice shirt on because not shirt. He always wears a tight fitted shirt to the games.
Yeah.
Just to show everybody that he trimmed down and he's pumping the iron. But as he knew, Friday, the first lady says, Marce, tomorrow, we have a visit. Watch out. President, what visit? Tomorrow's the derby. Little President does Italian school. Mini Presidente too has calculus class. After that, it's derby time. No.
Yeah, everything planned out. It was like
we have a surprise visit from our cousins from Germany. Not Italy, people. Germany. These people surprised Canadian citizens in our own country one day before the derby, guys. One day, believe it or not. All the stars aligned correctly. Germany was in town. And once he got on to the Germany, First Lady took over.
Yeah.
Get the fruitcake. Get the fruitcake, Marcel. Devo fare biscotti. I have to make biscuits. Taral, little Presidente, folding the handkerchiefs, folding the umisal. They took out a brand new, from La Stanza, again. From La Stanza, which is a local shop here, a new tablecloth. Do you know what it takes for a Presidente to take out a new tablecloth?
Family from Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So that's the reason, as we have Volare from Domenico Modugno, because the German family Volare, and that is why that the Presidente didn't make it, and he's going to try to rectify this. I'm going to try to make it to the next game, guys. And hello, Sabrina. She says hello, and Sabrina gave me some feedback.
Yeah.
She said she listened to the new Milanismo Worldwide,
Yeah.
and she kind of took a bad
Why?
because she said, "What is brotherhood? What am I, chopped liver?" Because I said the Brotherhood of
Yeah.
Milan. So I correct myself right now. Sorry, Sabrina, to the Brotherhood and Sisterhood.
Or neutral genderhood.
Yes, because we are LGBT friendly.
Friendly. Yes.
Yes, we take you all.
Everybody.
Brotherhood, sisterhood, neutralhood, everybody, everybody. Thank you for that, Steve. Let's go.
So could you imagine the panic of the president writing? He's trembling. He has to miss the derby, and he couldn't even watch the game. He had to watch it at night. So he had to go through what we went through in the day at night.
First presidential point, senza anima. There used to be a time when losing the derby would lead to a sleepless night and ruin the week for Milan fans. Now it seems like we kind of expect this to happen. The players are unable to raise their game when the stakes are high. More concerning is the lack of courage, grinta, and heart on display. The team is senza anima, without a soul.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well,
He's talking for all Milan fans.
Yes, I know, but it's for the
For
people.
all due respect, back in the day, the Milan fans who had the sleepless nights, and you had a small group of people to talk to.
Yeah.
That you would go to the bar and watch the game and complain, leave the bar, and you're not going to complain to the wife. The
No.
missus, whether you like it or not, does not care about the derby.
No.
No offense to Sabrina, I know you care. The general population probably doesn't care.
I think it's a different time, but to Presidente, he seems to be writing these comments like this was recent. I think we've been sucking at derbies since 2011.
Yes.
I think we won maybe two of them. The now we're gonna complain about the way, like you're saying, in the fashion that we lost. But his question is part of the blame is being put on the roster that is too young and lacks experience in these types of matches. Agree with this, or is it just lazy excuses? Guys, they were the better team. They were the better team. I don't understand.
But I have to pick some. I have to pick some bones, and I'm gonna go after certain players.
Go ahead.
You want to look at the roster, and you want to look at someone like Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yes.
Safe bet at left back. He had the worst game that I've seen him ever play.
I agree.
In a Milan jersey.
I agree.
He was not ready for it. And now you look at the younger players, and you say, "Well, Ricardo Rodriguez looks like he has two left feet today. What am I gonna do?" Our whole left side was non-existent.
On the right as well.
And on the right as well. But we were always going to the right.
Yeah.
Until he made a certain amount of changes, which we'll probably get into after.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to pick on Ricardo Rodriguez. I have to pick on Romagnoli. Guys, he's our captain. He's our pillar in the back. He looks very weak on Lukaku.
It just seems that our regular guys that will give their all, or it just seemed like today, like they all decided, other than Leao, maybe Hernandez,
and not even a regular guy,
and not even a regular,
not even a regular starter, brand new, young guy coming in, playing with at least a smile on his face.
Yeah.
You know what? It wouldn't even have hurt me too much. People would have lost their shit, but could someone crack a smile at 0-0? There's no one's gonna die here. But if you have no confidence going into this game, which obviously they did not. Besides Donnarumma, who was full of confidence.
And he saved our ass.
And he saved our ass because the rest, we would have tweets coming our way with the 6-0 that we love to tweet out when it's derby time, right?
Yeah.
Well, stop tweeting them out because it doesn't exist anymore. Till we win, keep your tweets to yourself.
We can talk about that free header that Piontek missed. It's not like we had several chances. Anyways, I read some of the questions on Twitter. We're gonna go through everything from over there. And yes, Juan Salazar, we look soulless. Thank you. Mauricio wanted to know how many undershirts did he go through soaking up all that sweat? Possibly several.
He goes one a day.
We played Lechika on Saturday, yes, and I think we speak for most of us is that don't get mad that we lost. Get mad the way we lost.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take it one step at a time. Questions. I'm still where I'm gonna agree with one of the Twitter questions, and we're gonna get into it. Point number 2: uninspiring play. Despite changes in players, coaches, and management, Milan have been having difficulty creating dangerous scoring chances for the past few years. We rarely see the players having fun, and consequently, we have a sterile brand of calcio. It seems like the weight of the Milan shirt is too heavy for the players' intense scrutiny and too much pressure. What advice would you give Gianpaolo to make calcio fun again at Milan?
There's no advice to give.
Well,
There's no advice to give. This is it's an empty question. How could you not?
advice.
How could you not? How could you not want to wear this jersey? How could you not understand, even though you're a young player, do some research and see what the Derby della Madonnina is, and see the players that have passed through both shirts, and say, wow, I need to get up for this game. I need to bring it to another level. Whoever you start, I'm hearing starting this and starting that, and we should have started him and we should start that. You could have started 11 people off the street and had a better performance.
Would you agree with me that maybe not in the last, let's say, 6, 7 years, but the derbies of old, whether it be Inter the better team, Milan the better team, is that it's like a Lazio Roma where anything can happen. It's like even though maybe our players are, but we always hope for that. And you always had those kind of. Now it just seems that it's, the better team wins all the time. It just seems that the better team wins all the time, except for that year that Alex, Niang, and Bacca scored for us on those ones. But I don't know. I'm with you that there's not as much hoopla around the derby.
But we see them when they sign, they go to the big trophy room. Where do you think those trophies got there? How do you think they got there? By playing like crap? No, because people before them gave their everything. We talk about Milan and they give everything. They give l'anima. They have fun. But winning is what makes calcio fun.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? What does Presidente want Gianpaolo to do? Make the players show up and just let go of some balloons? Or get some party streamers and silly spray? Yay! Let's have fun again, everybody! Yay! No, these are adults. These are men that put on a jersey, red and black, that millions of people would want to put on. Millions of people would want to trade place with these guys.
And he seems to understand from last week when he pulled the, you guys want to know who's starting, who's not starting here, only Milan counts. We are Milan, and that's it. That's
but
all.
That's fine. But that's fine. But we'll get into that there because I gave him my support last week.
Yeah, and I'm not changing. No, I'm not changing.
I'm not changing. I'm disappointed.
We're
but
going
I'm
to
not
critique.
changing.
We're going to critique from afar for two guys that know nothing about the strategies or whatever. But I can speak only for myself. Sorry, I know you have the coaching your license. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
8.
You know what? Before we get into it, we get into the Twitter, guys. It's time because you guys, he's probably itching. He's itching at home. Let's give him a call. Gigi Lapadal was so clean shaven. Yes, look how gorgeous he is.
I had to get rid of Ashkaronia there.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tommy.
How are you?
Very, very good, gentlemen.
You let it.
But very upset as well.
You're happy and upset.
That's right.
Please explain.
Well, I'm happy that at least Mr. Gianpaolo has finally got it to his head that he needs to start playing his new players that he bought, that Milan bought this year. And who knows? Maybe we're going to go get 3 points against Torino, but if we don't, we got to get rid of this guy before it gets too late. So it's already, the clock is starting to tick.
So you're getting rid of him if we don't win against Torino?
Well, look, it happened a couple of years ago in the season 2001-2002. Fahid Terim came to Milan from La Fiorentina. He did 10 games in Milan, and he got fired.
10, you said.
10
Okay,
games.
you want to fire after 5.
Can I make a comment?
Yes, you may make a comment. Go ahead, Steve.
But you have to look roster for roster there, Tommy. I saw your conversation with the Presidente. Roster for roster, Gianpaolo and Fatin Terim's roster are night and day. 2001 Milan was stocked with champions. Their goal was Scudetto. Our goal is survival. Survival to make the fourth.
You're going to tell me that Milan was built to fight for la retrocession in Serie B.
No, survival.
No,
you're not making me finish. 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 Survival, meaning that their survival is that fourth Champions League spot.
Yep.
That's our survival.
Like this, you won't get the fourth. Massimo, you're gonna get 1-8 spot if you're lucky.
Go tonight on your phone. We have to let Tom. It's a 2-week
in 4 games. I'm sorry, and one of them came by a penalty.
So
There's no way. If you can't put the ball in the net, carissimi amici, non andrete a nessuna parte. The game.
So hold on a second.
You might have a tie.
Okay, Tommy, this is a conversation. We got to go both ways. You got to listen in. Hold on a second. You just said it. If you can't put the ball in the net, how is that Giampaolo's fault? How is it Giampaolo's fault?
There's no playmakers.
No, but okay.
The guy that actually was bringing the ball up is Leao.
Piątek.
This guy is still stuck with Biglia, un cadavere, sopra cadavere.
So Piątek.
You got Biglia, you got Çalhanoğlu, and you have the other guy that's a hogger, Suso. Even this guy. Put them all on the bench. These guys should sit on the bench the rest of the year. If it was me, these guys should sit on the bench.
Okay.
These guys are not good for nothing.
Okay, so let me go with you. We're gonna fire him on game number 5 if we lose to Torino. So who are you gonna put in there? Allegri, Donadoni? Who are we gonna place him with?
Get Ranieri. Ranieri did good, did awesome. But what's that team that he coached there in England? That he brought them to win
Leicester.
the championship.
And that never happened again.
Never won nothing. But he's a perfect traghettador.
So to you, if there's no results against Torino and Fiorentina, that's it. We have to fire him.
Well, where are you gonna go? But then you're really gonna be at the bottom of the table.
Okay.
You can't continue playing like that. Look, he's been there for how long now? 2 months and a half?
But put it into perspective. It's 2 months and a half.
Tutte le partite preparatorie l'ha perse tutte.
And by the way, Maurizio from Toronto on the YouTube, he just wrote, "Oh my God, I can't believe you just swore in English, not in Italian." He's very impressed. But can you agree?
Questo qua mi sta sopra le palle, mi sta cominciando a stare sulle palle su Giampaolo. Giampaolo veramente, forse sarà un bravo maestro di calcio, non lo so, però quest'anno col Milan fino ad ora ha fatto niente, non ha fatto un cazzo di niente.
Okay, we could agree on that, but let's see how he rotates the teams Thursday and on Sunday. But for you, what does Milan need to do? Get all 6 points in the next 2 games?
Well, he has to get the 4 points, or else we're going too way down on the table, and then there's no way of getting back up. I mean, look, last year that was the same problem, same thing, same scenario. We got 2 down, and then the last period of the they tried to get back up, 3rd place, then they fell back down. Listen, guys, but even in other things, let's say they get into Champions League, which is going to be a pure miracle. Do you think this team has a chance?
This won't be the team. This won't be the team in the Champions League.
No, this won't be the team.
They're going to be facing Manchester City. Whether they want it or not, they have to start buying players if they want to even stand a chance when they even get there.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see where we
but
go.
The way it's going, francamente, il Milan sta su un brutto pass. And believe me, if you start off on a brutto pass at the beginning of the season, you only could imagine.
Except if you're Atalanta.
You're going to get through the mid-season and the late season.
So how about before we talk about qualification and champions, let's get through at least half the season. But you're getting some love there on YouTube. One guy saying I have no idea what he's saying, but it should be sounds hilarious. And your favorite adjectives are cadaver and bidone.
Grande bidoni. There's one thing that I liked about Steve last week. What he posted on the WhatsApp app. He said that everybody is crap. Only Leao and Donnarumma. Well, that was very true.
For that game,
was very true.
So we'll
That
say
was very true. The way we played against against Inter, a bunch of scrappers.
Scrap. The word of the week is scrap.
yeah. So we do have tons of questions. We wanted to call you right away because you are the star of the show. Everybody's waiting for you. And if anybody there in Montreal want to hear him live commenting on a game, maybe on Sunday we'll be there. Tommy, always a true pleasure to talk to you, even though we never sometimes agree.
Let's hope che sti cadaveri di moribondi, Cialanoglu e cazzato de varia biglia, un altro cadavere. These guys, e neppure quell'altro Suso. Statevi seduti, non venite proprio allo stadio. Statevi a casa, che facete meglio. Facete meglio.
You guys heard it here first. The English voice of Radio Rossonera. Tommy, go finish watching wrestling, and we'll talk next Monday.
Very well, and once again, the pleasure is all mine.
Have yourself a good night, buddy.
Great gentlemen. Bye bye, guys.
Ciao. Guys, how do you want to fire a coach after 4 games? How do you want to fire a coach after 4
For our
games?
YouTube friends,
Yeah.
you know that I love the guy with all my heart. But you gotta compare apples and apples, guys. You wanna fire Gianpaolo after 4 games, and you compare it. President is guilty of this too.
Yeah, to Faith Terim.
To Faith Terim. I'm going to read you.
Read.
Faith Terim's squad.
Listen in, guys.
Rossi and Nets, Helveg, Paolo Maldini, Albertini, Costa Curta, Shevchenko, Gattuso, Inzaghi, Rui Costa, Valerio Fiore, Kaka Calazze, Jose Mauri, not the scrap that we signed, the Spanish one, Massimo Donati.
Just that team. And you want to compare it to that.
Goalkeeper, Abbiati, Pirlo, Contra, not the video game, the player, Ambrosini.
Guys,
Let's bring in Serginho off the bench. Oh, you're having trouble. Let's bring in Redondo off the bench.
Redondo was on that team.
Oh, you're having trouble. Let's bring in Ibrahim
I
back.
think Roque Jr. was on that
Roque
team.
Jr. Guys, Marco Simone. Guys, let's compare apples to apples. There's at least 4 world-class players on this team. World-class, and everybody knows it takes me a lot to say world-class. There's 4 world-class players.
And guys, it's like when I keep on saying, and thank you for mentioning my 10-game thing on Cultural Land there the other week. We need to have a beginning judgment for me at 10 games in. Because let's just say, and we all know it could happen, let's just say that they get 4 points out of 6, or even 3 out of 6, but all of a sudden we put 4 or 5 games without a loss.
Vinny, you said it right on. The season is long, guys. I get it. I'm pissed. I did tweet that out. I said it on the chat. We played with 9 scraps. Scraps. Am I saying those players are bad? They're not all bad. But they showed up that day, scrap.
And Tommaso says Roque Jr. was a bidone. Please, I'm like, yeah, but he was a better bidone than any of the ones that we have right now.
You're comparing Roque Jr. Roque Jr. I just named you Inzaghi, Shevchenko, Rui Costa.
We're just naming the teams, guys.
We're just naming. I'm just reading here.
Okay, let's get through the Twitter.
Atalanta last year, guys. Go look on the internet and look at how Atalanta started the season last year. Yes, it's a different team. It's a different mentality. But they had patience. Where did it get them? It got them a team that never dreamt of playing the Champions League to the Champions League, but they have a project. They believed in the project. I don't know their fan base if they tweet like us, but they gave him time.
I like this first tweet. Giuseppe Caputo. We are averaging 14 shots per game so far.
Not on
Normally,
target.
would be happy with that average, but it drops to 2.3 for shots on target.
Terrible.
If we can fix this, the results will come. And that's a pretty good stat,
Yeah.
right? Is that okay? Shots on goal, this and that. But now, I would like for somebody to take this stat
Yeah.
and bring it while I get, because Muddy says go get yourself another beer. So
Yeah.
So relate this to a coach,
Yeah.
please, Steve.
So that stat, everybody knows. I'm not a big stats guy. You could pepper shots from everywhere. You could, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're dangerous. So I get the 14 shots. They're gonna miss the net. You're going for goal. It's not us playing in the park. They're going for goal. They're gonna try to beat a professional goalkeeper when they're trying to shoot. They're gonna miss the net. It's obvious. But you cannot have 2% of your shots on goal. Those
No.
chances will create a rebound, a tap in. We don't get those because A, our guys don't get in dangerous positions. B, we have zero, for some reason, zero ideas when we get in the final third. When we get in the final third, we can't make a pass.
But how is that the coaching's fault?
It's not the
If
coaching
you cannot
fault,
execute,
but a little bit has to do with spacing.
I'm not.
A
I'm not
little
saying,
bit has to do with some sort of scheme, some sort of. A bit falls on him. If you're gonna blame the players, the coach is part of the team, and you have to blame the coach. I agree with that, but let's give him some time to at least work in these
Okay,
ideas.
to Tommaso, to Facebook Frank, guys, we were just using the analogy of the team in 2001. I'm not saying that.
Manaya la
About
Madonna,
Rocco
you
Jr.
guys, even you're like Twitter. I hope that rang in your ear. Who cares, Redondo? Who cares that he was injured? You look at the players that were not
Zapata
injured.
was better than Rocky. It was a joke.
It was
guys.
a joke.
We can't compare that team to this team here.
Manaya la Madonna.
Now you guys, now you want him to
Facebook Frank.
smash. Now you want him to smash my table.
Facebook Frank, call Tommy and you guys have a conversation. Talk till next Tuesday.
How long do we give Gianpaolo? We have another Montella. This is from Graham Chimney.
Another Montella. Bella Madonna,
He is from Essex in the United Kingdom. We have another Montella, inexperienced coach who doesn't know his best. Do you also think Silvio should shut up? He caused this mess we're currently in by treating Milan not like a business, not creating new revenue streams. Yeah, no, Silvio should just not talk anymore. It's just not for him. Just like that other guy, Salvini. All of a sudden, Salvini's a coach. Even him, we didn't do this, we didn't do that.
He's a politician,
Oh.
and so is Silvio.
So we got all this. You use them as an example, except a rebuttal. That conversation should last for a week. You guys are the best, man. From the Frank and Tommy show. That's what they're having a conversation between themselves on YouTube. I don't think we have another Montella. Montella used to sugarcoat everything, and I believe the first year Montella took over, didn't we go like the first 10 games of the off season and the beginning of the season? Didn't we go like 10 games without losing? Anyways, no, I don't think we'll have another Montella. And for me, I'm not giving him, because in reality, guys, you want to get rid of the coach? Let's just do exactly what we've been doing for the last 5-6 years.
We're rinse and repeat.
You want to get what, Allegri? You want to get
He's
what?
not coming here.
But that's what I'm saying. So no, I would give him at least until half season. Juan Salazar saying there were some instances where some players got mad at each other on some wrong passes. Yeah,
well, at least a bit of it, a bit of emotion there, Juan. I don't mind with that.
Especially that.
Me too. Yeah. Well, Suso, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Eddie Milanista wants to know: am I the only one that's happy we got the Derby loss out of the way? Too early for it to determine our season. When did Suso become untouchable? Can't remember last time he wasn't on the starting 11. Should Suso be benched to force the team to play Gianpaolo's style? Do you think he's taking too much space? Do you think he's trying to maybe go? I don't know. It's just.
Well, it's obvious. It's obvious. We always play on the right hand side. The double A team, our local double A team, could defend this Milan
because we're always doing the same.
We're always on the right hand side.
And bench
And
Suso? He's gonna have to bench him.
Okay, Suso. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna have to ride the pine. If you're not delivering, if you're not doing what you ask us to do, if you're making dumb decisions, a la contropiede, which we freeze framed on Twitter for everybody, yeah, you're gonna need to ride the pine. Because I'm telling you, if he makes a substitution and he takes out Suso, I don't want to wish injury on anybody.
No.
But if Suso would get injured, I'm telling you, I guarantee you will see a different Milan.
So this is the time to do it. You're gonna rotate players, Steve.
Yeah.
Torino came back back-to-back losses, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to Lecce last week at home.
Yeah.
And they lost against the Sampdoria away from home.
Yes.
So guys, I don't think Torino is gonna be a walk in the park.
No, but Torino needs to say, hey, Milan just lost the derby. Milan's not gonna walk in the park.
And
That's our problem. That's our bad. That's our bad.
Yeah.
Because we always look at that other team and say, "Oh, they're gonna be so angry. Oh my God, Torino's gonna be Walter Mazzari. I don't know what he's gonna do with his water bottle. What did he do the last time with his water bottle? Huh? And he popped it or something, or he was drinking something that's empty, or he was drinking.
Your electronics are not water.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm getting pissed. Why are we always looking at the other team to say, "Oh, they're gonna be angry"? Why doesn't the other team look at us and say, "Oh, maybe
because
they're
we
gonna
don't have the skills. Nobody's scared of us.
So
Steve.
Torino's better than us.
Huh?
Torino has a better team.
I
than
didn't
us.
say that Torino's better than us. It's because teams like the Beneventos of old, the Lecces, they come to Milan and they go, yeah, we can take them.
That's the player's fault.
Huh?
That's the player's fault.
Because we don't scare anybody anymore. No?
No, they don't.
The Pales, Milaniste from the Netherlands. I don't understand why Giampaolo using the old players to do his new system. He seems stubborn and making life way harder on him and us. What is your impression about him, considering it was Maldini Boba's choice? How much time would you give him before it's too late? Guys, I'm always a second side to the story, right? Guys, we cannot believe for one instant that Giampaolo's there. I have all these new players. Nah, I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to put I don't know what's going through his head.
Yeah.
I don't know what his mentality is. And again, I'm still going to go with at half season. I'm going to judge him a la Tommy after 6 games that if he doesn't perform, we're going to get rid of him. Because again, rinse, repeat, right?
Yeah.
But
he fielded a safe team. I was disappointed. I gave him my vote of confidence last week, and I thought, you know what? He was going to use these players because he thought that's the style that fit for that particular game.
So is it
to show up at the derby and field another safe team? Biglia, safe. Chanalobulu, safe. Ricardo Rodriguez, safe.
his only risk was what?
Leao.
Maybe that's I don't
because
know.
we have absolutely no one else to put there.
But yet again, so we'll talk about that too. How Conte was completely exposed, right? But it's going to come up in the questions.
How was Conte completely exposed?
Dude, he sucked.
Which game? But the whole team sucked. This is everybody's blaming the guy with a double knee operation.
I didn't blame him.
Hasn't played in who knows how long, and everybody's saying Conte was bad. You think Calabria there was going to do any better? With Umezzo Morto Suso there? And who's in front of him? Everybody's lost on the right-hand side. You're going to blame the guy.
I didn't blame him. I just said he didn't have a good game.
People are going to blame the guy who replaced someone who hasn't played regular football in X number of years for a derby loss where no one showed up. 9 out of 11 players. There was moments on the right-hand side. Yeah, he's going to get exposed because he's going to take a chance. And he took a chance.
So if he went with his safe players, and they didn't show up, he needs to change everything up on Thursday.
He does. Will he change? I don't know.
Would you take that as a sign there's something's wrong if he comes up with the exact same lineup again?
There might be something wrong. Yes, I will say there's something wrong because those players did not show up for the biggest game thus far in this season. 0. None of them showed up except Donnarumma and Leao. Those are the only 2 that deserve another start against Torino. The rest, wholesale change. If he has balls, he will not do a wholesale change, that's for sure. Piatek stays, Romagnoli stays, Musacchio stays. I get that.
Yeah.
Key positions, Ricardo Rodriguez out, Hernandez in. Find someone to replace Chanalobulu. Was he playing? I heard his name one time.
Yeah, it was.
If I hear Bidia's name one time, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not negative, he's doing his job. He sits in front of the defense. If you, Hakan Chananoglu, I hear you one time, that's a big problem because you're supposed to be our 10. You're supposed to create offensive chances for this Milan. You create balls.
You have the number of Clarence Seedorf. Like seriously, like if
Balls.
out of reach for Semyon from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Um,
So happy.
Hakan out, Muzakyo out, Suso out. These four players and Kessie out. Four players are paced slower. I watched all of Algeria's matches. Benacer was playing same position of Paqueta, and he won the best midfielder. He's going 4-3-1-2. He's going everybody. Conte, Duarte, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Benacer, Krunic, no, Jack, Paqueta, Leao, Piontek. Hopefully he changes. Hopefully.
Wholesale changes you won't see. That's for sure.
Giuseppe, Juan Salazar, Conte's defensive capabilities were exposed. Tomas was saying that Conte played better than half the team.
Conte's defensive abilities were exposed. He has no midfield playing in front of him.
That's true.
You play defense with no midfield in front of you. You have zero. You had Bidia not show up. You had Suso inexistent. You had Hakan Çalhanoğlu inexistent, and you had Kessie confused.
It's really hard.
You play defense with that.
It's hard to judge Conte's play when everybody. But if everybody had a great game
and
Conte
he
made
cost
a
us the game, I'm the first
then-
one to say it.
exactly. Yeah.
But when there's 9 scraps, you cannot judge someone like that. I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Let's go. Next question.
Christian Espinoza, would you guys be open to selling Piontek if I landed us a world class midfield like Verratti or what Arturo Vidal? You say no or Arthur? I don't know what that is. Yeah, would you sell Piontek?
As I want to give Gianpaolo a chance, I'm going to give Piontek a chance.
It's a pretty good point.
I don't want Fata di Carte Verratti. I'm sorry. I don't need another injury-prone guy. We had the bad luck with Caldara. We have the bad luck with Conte. I don't want another injury-prone guy. Verratti's going to come on Milan. As soon as he puts on the jersey, he's going to get a paper cut behind his ear. He's going to be out for 4 months.
John Lamorte is saying, what positives, if any, besides Leao, did you see from Milan in the derby?
Donnarumma.
Other than Donnarumma, that's Hernandez. At least a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
it's not like he was.
Didn't make a
It's
big
just
effort.
because everybody else sucks so badly.
Yeah.
He just came out as a bit down there. Great job, Steve, on Calcioland. How many tables did you break when you saw Gianpaolo starting 11? I think everybody was like kind of okay. Leao starting. I think that's what we got.
Just one change, the Leao. Look, not smashing tables, but I was disappointed. I was really disappointed because I thought that he was gonna insert Benacer. He was gonna insert not Hernandez right away, but at least make some changes. Rebic in, put in some guys who just give a little bit more. But he went with the safe, and that's the thing that bothered me. He went with the safe Çalhanoğlu. Like, come on. It's not working.
At down 1-0, you need I think the changes were made a bit too late.
And that 1-0 goal, guys. Do we forget? Look, they fell asleep.
Yeah.
It's not on Gianpaolo, guys. That's not. Watch that goal. It took 5 seconds for someone to look and see that Brozovic was at the top of the box. Yes, it deflected off someone, but it took us 5 seconds to get there, guys. You cannot do that in professional soccer. That's not Conte's fault. That's everybody's fault.
Everybody.
That's falling asleep. Falling asleep. How is that someone's fault? It's the team's fault.
Cusco is asking us, do you think Gianpaolo will play Leao and Hernandez after such impressive debuts, or will he bench them for 2 games straight like Benacer? What does he have against the players that perform and fit his system? Guys, again, I wish you guys know we're not professionals, nor do we pretend to be. I'm always, okay, there's 2 sides to the coin, right? At first, it's very easy to say, what's his problem? Why doesn't he like these new players? Guys, there's got to be a reason. Unfortunately, these are not reasons that they will share with the fans or the
Never.
media. But let me can we agree on one thing, guys? If the starting 11 against Torino is exactly the same, we have a problem.
We have a problem
Because then it shows you that now he's not even attempting.
he has no control. I'm tempted to say this. I'm gonna say it with tongue in cheek. Huh? Like that, guys? Huh? Tongue in cheek.
I like that.
He might not have control of that dressing room because after a performance like that against Inter and like that against Verona and like that against Brescia and Udine, you're not inserting these new players for what reason now? Now you need a reaction.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I think
Now
we could
you
all
need
agree.
to say, I'm Gianpaolo, I'm the coach, I make the decisions, you're out, you're out, you're out. You say nothing. You're in, you're in, you're in, run your ass off. What's going on over here? All kinds of questions.
I think they're having a conversation with themselves. I think somebody has said, like, the paper cut behind the ears, but I think Hassan Lewis, what do you mean? I think he thought it was maybe for real. No, we're just joking around. Milkor Football TV, what's up, guys? This Milkor,
Milkor.
what's happening? No, he did not get re-injured. We're just making fun because it's just
Rumors.
an exact.
Gazzetta dello Sport.
Gazzetta tomorrow
Verratti, tagliate l'orecchio.
No, Caldara.
Oh, Caldara again.
Sabrina asks, in each of your opinions, what was the biggest contributing factor to the Derby loss?
The biggest contributor, the biggest factor is we got destroyed in the midfield.
Okay, but do you say that maybe the delay in response after the first goal? Because they scored what, Steve? 55 minutes in?
Yeah.
It was before the 60th minute.
But we've seen this over and over, everybody. Milan, for some reason, I don't know what happens in the locker room. And when they come out in the second half, there's 5 to 7 minutes. Because at 60th minute, they all know that there's going to be a change. But 5 to 7 minutes of just brain cramp, worry, unsure for some reason. I don't know what that is.
And it's not like he had his fair choice of fair choice of players that he could replace because they are all bad.
But I'm going to give you my personal opinion. Midfield got destroyed.
Yep.
And we didn't capitalize on their mistake. You cannot have.
They gave us a chance.
Yes, you cannot have a 3-on-1 where, and we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to get really pissed off now.
Go ahead.
Suso, Leao, and Piantek in the 18-yard box and not get a fucking shot on net. You cannot have that. Everybody's going to say, and I know one half of the people are going to say, yeah, but he did an 80-meter run. More of a reason to dish it off. Everybody's going to say, yeah, but he Suso, he wanted the glory. More of a reason for me to be pissed off.
You're not going to come across chances like this, 3-on-1 chances like
when
this.
you got dominated the whole game.
At this point, you need to do everything in your possible way to make sure that it's beyond a shadow of a doubt this is going in. And I understand, Suso, you had a great preseason, great free kicks, this and that, but it's not like you didn't have any options. Now, don't tell me you didn't see him because he came off that wing and he was galloping.
Screaming for it.
Yeah.
He had options. I know. Presidente tweeted a little bit of a still frame. Presidente, we know that it's a still frame, but the evidence is there. Still frame or in full speed, whether you like it or not, that was dish it off for someone who has a better angle. The guy's blocking you. He's going to make it. And he made a fantastic challenge. We said it. What a challenge. So I'm not taking that away from Asamoah. But guys, you cannot have a 3-on-1 and not get at least a shot on it. It's impossible. Not in today's game. Not if you want to win. And am I saying that we were going to score that goal and win the derby? Absolutely not.
No.
But the game would have changed. Everything would have tightened up at Inter.
Yeah.
We've seen them tighten up.
Because they would have been, okay, now all of a sudden we're
not in control anymore. Then you force Conte for plan B, which I'm 100% sure I don't think he has a plan B.
I don't think looking at the way Milan was playing, I don't think Conte just probably knew I have him in the bag.
Yeah.
But then what if, holy shit, all of a sudden
Now let's see what the plan B is. What's going on over here? Okay.
They're having a conversation within themselves. They're talking about that according to Tutto Sport, if Milan signed Giampaolo, we might replace him with Spalletti. I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah, then we're gonna look at the stars. Everybody's gonna be happy when our coach is making the formation from the stars. This is the video game problem. This is I blame FIFA, PS, whatever gizmos you guys use because everybody can change everybody into say, give me 3 coins and you get Giampaolo. Give me 4 coins and you get Saki.
The FIFA. Okay.
Gasperini. I see Gasperini. Gasperini gioca Champions League, per l'amor di Dio. Where is the Gasperini coming over here?
No, did he say Gasperini?
What is that? Gasperini.
Oh,
Hassan Lewis. Hassan. Even you, please.
Yeah, he's playing in our stadium.
Yeah.
During the Champions League.
The Champions League, but with the team that's blue and black.
And they took quite a beating there in the Champions League. Okay. Before, I don't even think I have a brioche. I don't even have a feel-good moment of the
No, I feel like shit.
We feel like shit, and I had to go to my niece's birthday party.
Pissed
I had
off.
3 beers. Thank God then she told me that she had a boyfriend.
Who had 3 beers?
I had 3 beers during the game.
You had 3 beers.
Yeah.
Just 3.
And then I continued. Pellegrini would be perfect. Steve, how many points do you need to be satisfied Thursday and Sunday?
Torino and Fiorentina.
Yeah.
I would say 6, but Fiorentina ties every game. So we're going to come out of there with 1 point guaranteed. But for me, it has to be 6. There are 2 teams that were one facing Torino, one right behind us. We need to start building a bit of momentum.
Now, guys,
Go ahead. Sorry. I want some grinta. I want to see some anima. Call it whatever you want. Fighting spirit. I want to see a red card. I want to see someone get pissed off. Someone has to get pissed off. It's time. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's go. Too much calm. Too much smash. Everything. 6 points.
Now, question, Steve.
Yeah. What? I'm so tired.
We're gonna leave you off on this, but if we do get 6 points out of 6 by Sunday, are we gonna get the same Giampaolo out comments from everybody?
I don't know. I just don't care about that anymore. I don't want to see Giampaolo out. I just want to see the team win. I want to give the guy some time. Give him some time. Is he the best coach in the world? Probably not. But can we give him some time? That's all I ask.
Let's give it some time, but we're still repeating ourselves again here. If there's no changes to the next starting lineup,
We're
on
gonna
a
have
des
some
esti problèmes ici.
problemi.
I think everybody understands the français. Problemi.
Problems.
I think that will be the first where I'm always been okay, hold on, he's got to have his reasons. But if he does not do that, if he comes out with what? Jack, Benacer, Leao to start, Hernandez, we need to have at least more than half of the starting lineup completely changed.
Yeah. He has to include these players.
And even if to give him a break, I would put Giuseppe Reina in nets. Change it up.
No, guys, come on. We play once a week.
Yeah, but Giuseppe, he's a good.
Donnarumma plays.
Well, guys, so we are not going to do a brioche because there's nothing good to feel about this week. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe Thursday I'm going to go see Steve. We'll do a quick live 2-minute video.
We need the best starting 11.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
But from what we've seen so far, right? If he does not change that starting 11, because let's be honest, if we need the best starting 11, it was definitely not against Inter. So we need to change it.
Over here, I just want to get that comment before there for what is that?
Milcor, Giampaolo is no fan of changes.
Yes, but he's no fan of changes at Empoli and Sampdoria, where there's not a lot of options for change.
He did a couple of changes the first 2 games. Leah did like the reactions. It wasn't the Gattuso after 80 minutes and
no, but like I get like the starting lineup needs to change, but like at Empoli and at Sampdoria, like you don't have that 14, 16, 18 deep roster. And our roster is not great, but find the 11 best.
Adriano, that Pezzo de Pane says small brioche for Leao.
No, nobody gets a brioche.
Because that would have been like a good feeling. Unfortunately, we were like what we saw, but the whole 2-0, it could have been anything. It's just the way we just played and all in that. Oh, man. Guys, by the way, we love it that you guys interacting on the YouTube, and I hope we one day will be able to give you a direct schedule on what we're gonna appear. But hey, today you were Mama Bear. We'll see each other next week. We might, who knows, if I finish work early on Thursday, I'll give you a call. I'll come by your house, do a quick video. Who knows? Now that we've mastered all this stuff over here. As always, huh?
Blood pressure through the roof.
As always, because it never stops and it'll never
Did
end.
we miss anything?
No, we did the questions. We called Tommy. We did brioche.
We thanked Chocharos.
We thanked Chocharos.
Radio Rossonero, our cousins. You think they would send us a bit of money for a t-shirt?
But they sent us a book.
120 Milan, guys.
It never stops and it will never end. Nella gioia e nel dolore. No, nella dolore e nel dolore. Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
Ciao, guys.
Sempre.
You gotta press the stop. Yeah. Guys, Forza Milan. Thank you very much for watching once again. We're a little late tonight, but really appreciate it.
8:30.
No, we did 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 is not bad. A nice little hour. Guys, Thursday, Sunday, we gotta win those games, right? Ovunque sempre, guys. Forza Milan. Ciao.